Welcome to Agripedia SA, where we go around exploring all things agriculture. In today's episode, we get to take a look into the Agri-Olympic sports competitions that took place at the Bloom Show 2022. The SA Sheep Shearing Federation and BKB had sheep farmers and enthusiasts alike competing in fun and exciting shows and tournaments. Sheep farmers, workers and agri-schools from across SA travelled to the Free State to showcase skills and wool handling techniques to the masses, while also competing for the coveted prizes and sponsorships to help elevate their interests in farming. We caught up with the organisers of both the shearing championships and field shows to shed some light. Let's first hear from the field show experts on what happens in a field show.
The Merino Championships is actually a field show, so it's sheep that's not being fed to be nice and big and round. So it's actually a field show that the guys pick the sheep in the field and then bring it to the show. And then what we do, we look at the different kinds of sheep, how old they are they lambs or 2-tooth or 4-tooth or 6-tooth, and then we weigh them. They work in a weight, and how long the wool is also. We've got a long wool section as well as a short wool section. So actually the sheep is not cheap. Okay. The same sheep can be in 3 different categories. Yeah. So yeah, we will try to do the whole thing in the different classes that belongs together. So that's why the field show is here in Bloemfontein.
Our protocol here is to go through each animal that comes in. Each and every animal goes through. We check them for any lesions for foot and mouth, any signs of foot and mouth disease. And then all animals check that they have been evaluated by vet before they enter the show.
After the break, the national shearing competitions are up. Stay tuned. The calm before the storm. I cannot tell you how crazy the space becomes whenever everything that's got to do with sheep shearing happens. But in true Agripedia fashion, I've got somebody who's going to be letting you all in about what's going to be happening here in just a bit.
So today's competition is about wool handling and wool shearing. It is a competition to decide how well our handlers can class the wool and the shearers are well, and time is also a factor how well and how fast they can shear the sheep. For example, the wool handling part. There's South African wool handling wool classing standards, and they are judged how well they class the wool according to those standards. And with the wool shearing, with the wool shearing, also how well they handle the sheep, how well they shear the wool, is it close enough to the skin of the sheep, they don't hurt the sheep as if they make a mistake, then they get penalty points against them. So the person who scores the least points at the end of the competition is the winner. But time is also a factor because it's a competition.
I know log 1, log 2, log 3. Wool that is longer than 5 centimeters, 50 millimeters. Look, log 2 is the double cut and the shorter than 25 millimeters, which is 2.5 centimeters. And then the log 3 is the wool that has been spreaded with urine or feces and things like that. It's a mindset thing, so you need to know when you're there what is what.
Before o tshwanetse o tsebe ho ita hantle, quality first ke ntho ya pele mona moputong. Hore o tlo o finyelle dipoleke tse tshwanang le tsena o be the champion, hore o kgethwe o be motho e leng hore o tseba mosebetsi hantle, o etsa mosebetsi. O hloka hore o be motho e leng hore wa ikokobetsa, o batla ntho e lokileng ena o dula o ithuta ka mehla le mehla.
Yeah, it was a great competition. Very professional competition. After 2 years of not having the competition due to COVID and lockdown and everything, I think that was one of the best competitions over the last 10 years. So yeah, we're very proud to be here and to hold this competition.
That's it for today's episode. Stay tuned for the next edition of Agripedia SA. Connect with us on all our social media platforms. Like, subscribe, and share with your tribe. See you next time.